All right, everybody, welcome to our meteorology segment. We've got some fascinating meteorological events like 4 feet of snow falling in the north central U.S. The first thing we're going to look at here are the jet streams of the eastern world. Shout out to our viewers from under. There are the jet streams of the eastern world. Quite chaotic there, especially in the northern hemisphere. How about the surface winds? There you go. Strong low here still lingering. It's moved a little north since yesterday. It's moving up toward Japan, east of the northern Philippines and south of Honshu. There you go. Powerful low pressure system there. We showed hurricane force winds yesterday from that one. Next, looking at the western world's surface winds. And how about the jet streams? Or the jet streams of the west. Strong convergence here in the central Atlantic and a strong divergence over the eastern U.S. Some warm air being shoved into eastern Canada there. I'm sure it's a welcome respite from a long, cold, deadly, dark winter of death and darkness and doom. Death, darkness, and doom. The winter, oh my God. It was so scary and so spooky, I was scared and spooked. Let's take a look at the weather.gov map, and it's pretty scary and spooky as we see massive areas of blizzard warning. Roads closed, sheep didn't freeze to death, we don't think, and we'll cover it next. That's your weather.gov map. If your county is lit up, click your county at weather.gov. Weather.gov. I don't know whether or not you'll go to the site. Go to our site, smashamash.com, and click on Smash Team and click on Posts to see all the rest of our content. So here's a story about this on AccuWeather.com. Snow totals top 40 inches, approaching 4 feet. And just some insane imagery here of an April blizzard in the northern U.S. I've been forecasting some snow in Pennsylvania for the last few years. I've been wrong so far. But in any case, that is a serious April blizzard there. Wait till you see the totals. Massive road closures happening there in places like eastern Montana. Albro Lake, just under 4 feet of snow there in the past 24 hours. As reported by AccuWeather.com, Albro Lake, 47 inches. So just a spectacular snowstorm. It's all associated with this lingering low here right near the North Dakota-Minnesota border. You can see this perfect imagery here of this low. The center of that rotation there, right near the Minnesota-North Dakota border. I also wanted to show you this real quick. Snow depth. Windy.com's got a great mobile app. Perhaps download that for your idiotic smart device. Are you considering, which brings me to a good point, have you considered switching to a flip phone? Practically once a week, I seriously consider switching to a flip phone and just not using a smartphone anymore. Because what is up with the software on smartphones? Do you find that it's barely functional? Do you remember back in the day when it was nearly impossible to find a piece of software with a bug, glitch, or error? And now nearly every piece of software is rife with bugs, glitches, and errors? What about ephemeral experiences? Do you know what ephemeral experiences are? They're ephemeral experiences built as a feature into the Android operating system, YouTube, etc. It's absolutely pathetic. And let's take a look at the snow depth forecast here. Let's advance this. This is the European model for snow depth. And it looks like additional snow expected to fall here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Some additional snow forecasted there in Iowa and Illinois. Also northern New York, parts of New Hampshire. And let's move this forward to an outlandish spot. Check it out. The possibility of some snow in eastern in most of Pennsylvania coming next week. Apparently some cold temperatures are coming back. And check out the lightning storm we saw. All kinds of tornado warnings once again. Insane lightning here in the southeastern portion of the U.S. Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and parts of the Florida Panhandle. It's mostly in the Gulf now, if not entirely. Let's take a look at a real-time lightning map, since this video is streaming live. There you go. There's some seriously active cells here southeast of Nolens. Shout out to our viewers from the Gulf Coast. And if you have a clear view of these cloud tops, take some video of it. You may see some incredible sprites, pink elves, blue diamonds, green horseshoes, and you may see the Trix rabbit above those cloud tops. Who knows what breakfast cereal-induced cartoon animals and other characters you may see up there. That's a real-time lightning map from lightningmaps.org. And let's blast through some more data here real quick to close out the meteorology segment. Here's the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean, Earth's largest body of water and largest surface heat sink. Massive area of moisture here, moving across the eastern U.S., the southeastern U.S. We'll show you more detail on that momentarily. And let's bring up a forecast model here. I just want to bring up the 72-hour pressure and precipitation forecast. Tropical Tidbits was down when we did show prep. So there you go. There is the next 72 hours as forecasted by the GFS model. And this low is going to continue to linger. This low right around this area, it's going to just kind of hang out in that area. It's going to sort of move north and then sort of sputter a little bit and then move off to the east, according to the GFS model. Again, that's a GFS 72-hour pressure and precipitation forecast. You can see some additional snow and heavy rains. Heavy rains and heavy snows once again forecasted for parts of eastern California, large portions of the Pacific Northwest. Here's the current U.S. Doppler radar map showing the motion of water droplets vertically in the air column. Radar.weather.gov is the URL for that. Here's a shortwave radiation map showing clouds and fog at night. Very moist region there in the southeastern U.S. Here's the water vapor. We've got a classic cold front moving through here, so this is slowly going to make its way to the east. That dry, massive air there pushing out that moisture. Here's a recap. U.S. Doppler radar. Shortwave radiation map. It's 3.9 nanometers. And there is the water vapor. Hey there, thanks again for tuning in to the channel. Congratulations on realizing it exists. If you only watch this on Twitch, make sure you view the YouTube channel. Most of our content is located there. In the meantime, may that solar wind be at your back. There's a coronal mass ejection strike on the way. It could already be here. I'm in the process of talking about meteorology at the moment. So, yeah, congratulations on realizing we exist. As I sign off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Opinions expressed in this video, not necessarily the opinions of Smash News Network, least busted name in news.